Slowpoke, you'll never catch me, you slowpoke. Once upon a time, there lived a rabbit who was fast like lightning. Every morning, this rabbit would get up out of his bed and he would go for a run. He would run all around the city. He would run over the bridge. He'd run next to the creek. He'd run next to the cave. And every time he would pass anyone, the rabbit would look at him and say, Slowpoke, you'll never catch me because you are a slowpoke. Now, most of the people in the kingdom, they didn't care too much. They said, whatever, the rabbit is pretty fast, and we probably will never actually catch him, so I guess it's okay that he calls us a slowpoke, except for one man. You see, he was a man of dignity, a man of honor, and he didn't like it when someone called him slow. No, he wanted to fight back. He was a tortoise. You don't know what a tortoise is? A tortoise is like a really big turtle. And turtles aren't known for being fast, but this tortoise didn't care. He issued a challenge. One day, he got all of the boys and girls and men and women of the city together, and he said, hey, I challenge the rabbit. The rabbit said, what? You, a turtle, are gonna challenge me, a rabbit, to a race? And the turtle said, why, yes. Why, yes, I will. That's what he sounded like. He had a little bit of emphysema. No, I'm kidding. All right. So anyways, everyone gathered. They said, wow, look at this. The tortoise he's challenging the rabbit to a race. This is one for the ages. Everyone gathered. They went on the starting line. The tortoise was there. The rabbit was there. There was a kitten that was there, and the kitten had the flag, and he said, 3, 2, 1, go. And the rabbit went off. He leaped like lightning, and the tortoise, well, he went ever so slowly. That was a long race. They were supposed to go across the entire city, over the bridge, next to the creek, into the cave. And the rabbit got off to a good start. As he was running, he looked behind himself and he saw, oh man, this turtle's never going to catch up to me. I'm the greatest. He's never going to catch up to me. And so he found a nice tree and decided that he would take a nap. Why? Because he was just that good. He had a great nap. He dreamed about beautiful and wonderful things. But then somebody rudely woke him up. Rabbit, wake up! No, it wasn't someone waking up for sahur. No. They were waking him up. And the rabbit woke up. He said, what's up? And he says, have you seen the turtle? He said, no, the turtle's behind me. And he said, no, look up. And he saw that the turtle was about to cross the finish line. And that day, the rabbit learned a very important lesson. He learned a very important lesson. It's better to be humble than to think you are the greatest. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to today's session of our Ramadan digital camp. Thank you for joining me. Inshallah, today's going to be awesome. We're talking about honor. We're talking about being great. We're talking about being humble. I'll explain in a minute. But before I get there, allow me to briefly introduce myself. My name is Amin, and I'm the author of Noor Kids. Look, Noor Kids. Noor Kids is a organization. We have a akhlaq building program, not a clock building program. We'll get there in a minute. We have an akhlaq building program designed to help Muslim kids build character. And we write books like Not So Smarty Pants and Happily Ever Hereafter and Right versus wrong, and heart and soul, and different by design, and getting along for good, and so many others. We actually have every single one of our books, almost every one of them, in stock now at noorkids.com, by the way. But beyond that, right now you can join Noor Kids for just $1. Every month you get a new book in the mail, plus you're able to watch our weekly live programs that we do after the month of Ramadan. Join us at Noor Kids. All right, enough about me. Today we are talking about humility. All right? And in order to explain this topic, I am going to be reading out of one of our books called Not So Smarty Pants. And if you can see here, Asad is champion of the world. Not so much. Let's see. So, Noor Kids follows the story of 4 characters, Amin, Shireen, Asad, and Amira. They live in a city called Maple Grove, and they go to a school called Northport Elementary. You can see Shireen here boxing with her punching bag. Shireen is a world traveler. She has a twin brother named Jafar, and lots of times she does a lot of really cool things because she wants to be just like her mom, who works for National Geographic. Then there's Amin. Amin's a sports star. You can see him bowling here, but he loves baseball and soccer and football. He's got an older brother named Hasib who's in college, and the one thing about Amin is sometimes he does stuff without thinking about it, and because of that he gets into trouble. Then there's Asad. Asad is a scientist. He loves breaking things apart just to figure out how to put them back together. You can see him here doing gymnastics. Wow, he's strong. Then there's Amira. Amira is an artist. She loves exploring all of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's beauty through art and poetry and painting. Now, these 4 are the Noor Kids. Every book starts with a parent's page, and there are 2 stories in it. We are going to be reading the second story called Down to Earth. This is an amazing story. You are going to love it. But before we start, I need you to say Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Did you say it? Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. We start everything with Bismillah. Bismillah. Shireen and Jafar have a small section of the family garden. Aha! I win, says Amin. My plants are growing. Mine haven't even sprouted yet, says Amin. That's because I'm the best. I can do anything, says Amin. What? That doesn't make you the best. Your plants didn't grow because of you, says Jafar, Shireen's brother. You can see their dad in the background just kind of peering over. Shireen pats the soil around the green seedlings. Yeah, I planted them. I watered them. I made sure they had sunlight. But Jafar says, I did those things too. Dad overhears and shakes his head. It's up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala what grows or doesn't grow. I'm just better at this stuff than you are, says Amin. Oh yeah? Prove it, says Jafar. Let's see who can survive better in the wild. Here they go again, thinks Dad. We have to do 3 things to survive. Whoever starts a fire, distills water, and finds food first wins. But we're not supposed to start a fire without an adult here, says Jafar. Dad's here, says Shireen. By the way, if you don't know what it means to distill water, it means to purify water, right? Like if you're in the wilderness and you have water, you need to make sure that the water is clean so you can drink it. All right, so we're not supposed to start fires without an adult here, says Jafar. Dad's here, says Shireen, and we need a judge to make sure you don't cheat, says Shireen. I don't cheat. Dad'll be the judge, says Jafar. Dad looks up from pruning and sighs. Okay. I'll watch the time, says Dad. Ready, set, go. First, Shireen and Jafar gathered dried twigs and branches to build their fire. Can you see that? They grabbed the dried branches and twigs. Then they use a magnifying glass to create a spark. Can you see that? They're trying to create a spark. Finally, they blow on the small flame so that it grows like... Done! Look at my fire, says Shireen. Look at this. It's a big one. Great job, Shireen, says Dad. My fire was first. Jafar scowls as his fire finally lights up. It's a little tiny, it's a baby fire. Oh, baby fire. Oh. No, I'm sorry. Okay. Shireen and Jafar race to fetch water from a nearby stream. They each put a bowl inside of their pots to collect the distilled water. Then they place the pots on their fires to heat the water. And that's how you distill water. You put a little pot inside and then you heat it up and then all the bad stuff comes out. My water's boiling, says Shireen. My fire's too low. I need some more twigs. Can I have some of yours? Asked Jafar. Shireen held her remaining sticks tightly. No, go get your own, says Shireen. I'm winning. I told you I could do anything. Shireen bends down to pick up another stick. Suddenly, she drops her sticks and howls. Ouch! Jafar, help, says Shireen. What happens, says Jafar. Shireen's finger is red and swollen. I have a splinter under my nail, says Shireen. Oh man, can you think about it? A splinter under your nail? Oh, that would hurt. Oh, Miss, I can do anything? Can't you just heal it, says Jafar. No, I can't. It hurts so much, says Shireen. Dad comes to check on Shireen. What happened, says Dad. A little splinter made Miss I can do anything cry, says Jafar. Jafar, bring me the magnifying glass and Mom's tweezers. Jafar comes back quickly. Jafar, hold the magnifying glass steady. I'll pluck it with the tweezers. Hold still, Shireen. Ouch, says Shireen. Sweet pea, did you learn your lesson? Says Dad. What lesson? Says Shireen. All right, before we go on, let's unpack this a little bit. This story is just full of depth, and it's about to take a really, really amazing turn. You're going to love it. How has Shireen been behaving? Shireen has been behaving arrogant. The word is arrogant. Say it. Arrogant. Arrogant means that she feels like she is the best. She is in charge of everything. Oh, I am the best. I did this. I did that. I did the water. She feels like she is the best. And not that she's the best. She feels like everything that's happening is because of her. But let me ask you a question. Remember Shireen's plants? The ones that sprouted before Jafar? Do you think her plants grew because of Shireen? I mean, sure, she may have watered it. Sure, she may have planted it. But did Shireen actually make that flower come out of the seed? Or that fire? Did she actually make that fire? No, she didn't. Right? She didn't actually make the fire come. No, this all comes from Allah. So what do you think Dad is hoping that Shireen learned? Perhaps she's trying to learn a little bit of humility. Let's see how Dad does it. How strong and powerful can we really be if such an itsy bitsy prick can cause so much pain, says Dad. Dad points to the young seedlings. Shireen, you planted the seed, but did you actually cause it to grow? Well, no, I can't do that. Dad points to the fire. You started the fire, but did you make the branches, Shireen? No, we can't do that, says Jafar. You boiled the water, but did you cause the rain to fall from the sky, says Dad. No, only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can do that, says Shireen. You got it, says Dad. We are weak, but He is strong. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the creator and sustainer of everything. So I should thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the seedlings, says Shireen. That's right, sweet pea. All praise belongs to Allah. That's why we say, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah for the splinter to show me how much I need Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Shireen says. Dad tries to catch the splinter with the tweezers. My eyes need Allah too. I can't see where the splinter is, says Dad. Let me try, says Jafar. Jafar pulls out the splinter from Shireen's finger. She lets out a sigh of relief. You guys are the best, says Shireen. Alhamdulillah, sweet pea, says Dad. We are all so very blessed. The end. You see, lots of times we trick ourselves. We trick ourselves into thinking that we are so powerful. We trick ourselves into thinking that we are the ones who own our own future. If I work, then I will be successful. If I do this, then I will get an A. If I do this, then I will achieve this. But the reality is we have to remember that everything, the source of all things that are good, is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And let me just remind you of this. You see, right now it's 6:21 here in Minnesota. I'm hungry. I'm fasting. How many days can I go without food? Maybe I can go 1 or 2, maybe 3 days total without food. But at some point I need to eat. Why? Because that's how Allah made me. I am weak. I need to eat. My body needs it to operate. But what about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Our Creator has no need. Our Creator does not need to eat. Our Creator does not need to sleep. Our Creator does not need to drink. Our Creator doesn't need any of those things. You see, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is strong. Allah is powerful, and we are weak. And so anytime we start getting into this mode where we start being like that rabbit or being like Shireen in this story, where we start thinking about how amazing I am, how amazing we are, we have to become humble, and we have to remember that the source of everything is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And as we say that, we thank Allah. And the way that we thank Allah, we say Alhamdulillah. All praise belongs to Allah. Anytime somebody gives you a compliment, anytime somebody says, wow, you did a good job, we should remember that it wasn't me, it was Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who helped me do it. And that's why we say Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. So I hope that today I was able to share a very important lesson with you. Alhamdulillah. Now with that, I want to share some of these submissions, okay? I've been aching to do this. Now, we have gotten some amazing submissions. I picked out 4 of them. 2 of them are people who are sharing their food with us today, and then 2 of them are Muslim dad jokes. Oh no, it looks like I've got 3 of them. All right, so we'll work through these, and inshallah, you guys are gonna love it. I'm gonna make my screen a little bit bigger, and we'll start from here and work backwards. Oh no, download. Eeps. You know what? I've got a better idea for this. Give me one moment. You know, that's the funny thing about live TV. Oh my goodness. And this might as well be a commercial for Google Chrome versus Internet Explorer. Sorry if there's anyone who works for Microsoft who's watching. Because on Chrome, I'm able to just view it instead of downloading it. So let me pull this up, but I promise it'll be worth your while. These Muslim dad jokes, man, they made me crack up so much. I couldn't even believe it. You're not going to believe it either. But you will be able to believe it if I'm able to show it to you. And if I can't show it to you, then you'll be like, I mean, I really don't actually believe it, because come on, I need to see it to believe it. All right, here we go.
Assalamu alaikum, Noor kids. Today we make biryani for iftar to celebrate my mom's birthday.
Okay, I just want to first comment, like, Allahu Akbar. This family has orchestrated this. They were like, before they filmed this video, they're like, all right, we need 3 people over here. 2 people, you got your lines. Everyone's got their lines. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Like, this is so well organized. Oh my goodness. The colors are even matching. The colors are matching.
nagpupod ka masalas. I made the rice.
I supervised my siblings.
Look, she's
My
supervised.
job was to eat the biryani.
And his job was to eat it.
Biryani was so good that we felt sleepy.
Oh, look, they actually did have notes. They actually did have notes. Look at that. And then they actually had a script. See, that was awesome. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see this one. Okay, this one.
Go.
This one's super funny because, you know, most of these submissions are about the kids, but I said that if your parents are in it, there's going to be a very high likelihood that I'm going to share it. This one's interesting because if you look at the dad, I think the dad is more excited than the child. The dad's like, Allahu Akbar, we're about to be YouTube stars. This is going to be amazing. All right, watch this. Bismillah.
Go.
Assalamu alaikum.
Noor kids. This is my dad.
Look at dad. He's so happy.
Our favorite food is popcorn chicken.
Oh, man. It looks delicious, and it made me so happy to see how happy dad was. Okay, this one's awesome. Also, I hope my wife is watching for this one. This one's like...
Alaikum. I am Anabia.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Hiba, and this is our sister Hadia.
Oh, my goodness.
That is our dad. That is our grandma. Her
Salam.
mom is recording the video.
Those are dates. This is samosas and chicken nuggets. That's road. That's potatoes, peas, and chura. That's spaghetti. That's fruit salad. That's black chana. That's hiki pulki. That's pakora. And that is tang and ruabza. This is our family iftar.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. I need to just make a quick comment. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. In the days to come, we're going to be talking about charity because that's a really important topic and one that we have to begin thinking about, especially as we start entering the nights of Qadr. But I just want you guys to all remember that, you know, when we watch a video like this, we think, Allahu Akbar, so much food. And I even hope my wife is watching because I'm like, Sana, come on, come on. We gotta compete. Come on, Sana, let's make our own video, you know? But anyways, I'm kidding. My wife does an amazing job. She's amazing. Allahu Akbar. Sana. Okay, but we have to remember that when we're eating this delicious, delicious food, there's a lot of people around the world who don't have food. And this time, more than any other time, we should remember. So when we are breaking our fast for iftar, one of the things that we should be doing is we should be thinking about all of those people, whether they're Muslim or not Muslim. There's so many people, even in our own countries, who are struggling right now. And we should give. We should try to help out as much as we can. All right. Now, with that, I have two more that I want to share. These are dad jokes. All right. So we'll start with this one over here. Oh, no, let's not do this one yet. Not that one yet. That one was too good. Too good. All right, let's listen to this one.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Raj, and I'm gonna tell you not one, but two dad jokes.
He has so much personality. He could be doing my job. Oh my God, Afraz, come on, get a YouTube channel. Let's do this.
Number one. What is the hottest food Muslims actually eat?
The hottest food that Muslims actually eat.
Baklava. Get it? Because lava, hot stuff. Number two.
And you know what was awesome about it is he explained the joke. He explained it, and that's the best part of a Muslim dad joke is explaining it.
What prophet likes ads the most?
Which prophet likes ads the most? Like ads, like I don't know, like Facebook. I don't know. I didn't listen to this part. Oh, Adam. Okay, fair enough. That lava one got me. I really like the lava one a lot. All right, now here we go. This one is really special. Look, they've edited it. There's a father in it. He's reading one of the Noor Kids books. This looks like a Noor Kids advertisement, all right? He's got a little clock here, and it looks like he's got a little thing. Like, you guys need to watch this, all right? Bismillah. Allahu Akbar. I just noticed there's actually a background sound, too. There's a background sound, too.
Astaghfirullah.
Actually, before we need to go back, I just need to point out, he also has a hat here.
Astaghfirullah.
Why is my alarm clock not working? It used to work so well.
Why do you have a Noor Kids book?
Because it's a clock building program.
Right? Because every day I say it's a akhlaq building program. Noor Kids is a akhlaq building program. So this dad said it's a clock building program, and that's why he's using it to help fix his clock. Allah. Well done. Well done. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our time is up. Inshallah, we will see you at the same time, at the same place tomorrow. Participate in the challenges. If you are watching this and you're like, where are these challenges? You need to enroll. Enroll at noorkids.com/Ramadan. And finally, if you are not a member of Noor Kids, please do join. Look, truthfully, our organization, we exist because of support from people like you. If you're not a member, please consider joining at noorkids.com. And inshallah, we'll see you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.